at St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward,
You just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. Good afternoon, St. Martin, the friendly island. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to your program, Strictly Business, with your host, Brian Barry, and your co-host, Mr. Julian Rolax Jr. Call up a friend, call up someone, and tell them, listen, tune into SOS Radio 95.9 FM right now, because the boys are ready to get started with another interesting and powerful program. But of course, before we get started, we're going to shout out to all our great sponsors. We have GEBE, our water and electricity company. GB, we thank you so much for your continuous support. Then we got the Fat Boys Kitchen right there on the Pondville. You know, Jimmy's, he's taking a little vacation for the summer, but he'll be back very soon. By the Fat Boys Kitchen, you get some great tasting Johnny cakes. You get your jerk chicken, you get your ribs, your peas, white rice and peas, your potato salad, a lot of good stuff there. Also, we have Bold Chance electronic store. For all your electronic needs, go and visit the Bold Chance on Front Street. Thank you so much, Bold Chance, for always contributing towards education. We really appreciate that. Then we have the Aki Supermarket. For all your grocery shopping needs, visit the Aki right there on the Illich Road for all your grocery needs today. Then we also have Jerky's right next to Aki. Go there, get some great tasting food as well. Then we have the St. Martin International Guest House. Visiting the island, looking for a great spot for a great price. Give them a call today at 588-1216. That is the St. Martin International Guest House. Give them a call at 588-1216. Then if you're thinking movies and you love movies, think the Video Block and French Quarter for all your entertainment needs. Get your movies on USB, hard drive, DVD, great prices, great specials. Also, if you need PS3 games, PS4 games, Xbox One games, give them a call at 590-873325. Thank you so much for all our great sponsors. Brother Rolax, good afternoon. How you doing?
Ryan B, what's up, man?
Bless up.
How you doing? How you doing today, man? Back again.
Yes,
every
sir.
Sunday, right? We're going strong, you know, won't stop.
Going strong and holding on.
Going strong and holding on as we
yes,
won't
sir.
stop, you know,
Yes,
give them what they want, you know. Shout out to everybody out there in St. Martin. Thank you for listening to us, Strictly Business. Thank you, SS Radio. Thank you to all our sponsors, because that keep us going stronger,
Yes,
you know.
yes.
We keep getting the support
Yes.
on the road. So, you know, as you get support, you get stronger, because more people support you, you know. And
We really appreciate that.
Really appreciate that, you know. You feel good. B, today we're going to have a special program, nice program, you know. As you know, tomorrow there's going to be a Bon Voyage, you know. Students are going to go to the Netherlands to study, you know. They have their study financing, and I see it as an investment.
Of course.
Of course, St. Martin is investing in our students, you know, because when you put your money in something, it's because you want something greater on the person or whatever.
You're looking for ROI.
Yes,
That's what St. Martin is looking for.
Return on investment.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
So they're building these students. You know what I'm saying? So, but I see an interesting number, Brian. Interesting number, which is 30 students is going to be going.
They are going to Holland.
Yes, going
Okay.
to Holland.
Okay.
Back in the day, they used to be, well, back in our days, you know, I remember there used to be 70, 80.
A much larger number.
A much larger number.
Okay.
What do you think is the reason?
Well, we haven't gotten all the figures, meaning to say Holland and the US. I'm sure there's students going to the US as well.
No, but I mean,
just to Holland alone.
Holland alone.
30.
Yes, yes.
You know, that's kind of, I don't know if to say alarming. I don't know what's the cause of that. But I was expecting higher numbers.
Higher numbers, yes,
for
yes.
sure.
You know, I won't say alarming. I'll give you where I come from, my perspective. You know, when I was, because remember the students is going to be going Curacao also, Aruba, you know, especially Curacao, because there's a university there. There's 2 universities there that receive students from St. Martin, because I used to study in Curacao, so, and I know various students used to come from St. Martin, you know, as time go by, I believe that in my days, when I used to go to school, when you was a younger kid, I used to say, boy, mama, when I ready, I want to go Holland, boy. I ain't ready, I ain't staying in this house all my life. I go in Holland, because, You know, you want to be on your own. You want to be independent.
You want that experience as well.
Yeah, you want to be independent. You know, but as you grow up, well, me then, as I grew up, I seen students go on Holland and texting me, you know, telling me, boy, junior boy, things rough, you know, I drop out, or I got distracted, you know, or another student got dropped out also and he went in drugs, or students that was in Holland for 6-7 years come back with absolutely nothing and have to start all over again.
Wow.
In the university in Curacao.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe parents also is thinking more before sending their kids to the Netherlands.
Okay.
I don't know what's your feedback on that.
That could be a factor, of course, because if they're seeing the negative results of so many either dropping out, missing in action, you know, they don't come back or whatnot. Probably some parents are putting their efforts in sending their children elsewhere.
Yeah, in the region.
In the region, close by.
Close by, Florida maybe, you reach there.
Or some students as well, some of them prefer maybe trying to get some work experience first before, you know, leaving. You know, all those factors.
You know, the students sometimes finish school young, Brian.
Yeah.
17, 18. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. You have to know your kids or your young ones' character, because if look, I know a lady in Curacao. She sent her daughter to Holland, and her daughter was receiving money from her and study financing every month.
Okay.
You know, 2 to 3 years, and every time she asked her how things are going, she keeps saying good. You know, and after when the lady went there to see exactly what was going on, she dropped out of school and she was just home.
Wow.
You know, on the streets walking around. You know, so I think that parents need to keep keen attention on their young ones, because if it goes bad, what are you gonna do? Where are you gonna you know? So I think that's very important to keep the kids on keen attention, asking them what's going on, how things in school, you know. Even, well, there's parents cannot afford to go out there like every 1 year or after a year and a half because it's expensive. You know, but if you send, there's also, remember, your kids can also go study in Curacao or Aruba. There's good universities there. There's even a university right here in St. Martin, you know. But I saw a comment on internet, right? I don't know what you can give me on that, Brian. Someone said, we're afraid to grow up, that's why we're not going to Holland to study.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's not entirely true. I mean, everybody's character is different.
Yeah.
You know, so a parent has to see in their child whether boy or girl, if that person is ready.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I say start working, get a job, getting a work experience, or like you say, University of St. Martin is right there. Go do some studies, associates, or you know, bachelors. Get something under your belt. You still will get that independent type of thing. Studying.
Because after all, the main thing, of course, is to educate yourself, and after when you come back, all of us want a job. But
the most important thing I find too is clear. They need to have clear vision on what they want to become.
Yes.
That I see is a big factor. Many students, they go away to Holland or wherever, and within the first year of doing what they thought they would love, they change it. Some change it 2, 3, 4 times. You know, because they can't find a ground of a basis of something that they were really interested in. And that's lack of vision being here and trying to say, okay, is this needed in St. Martin? Can I probably do a stage or a part-time job in that field, in that particular field, to really see, hey, this is something I would love doing. Many of them just know the textbook of it. They don't know the practical. And they believe, oh, this is a great paying job or whatever it is. And then when they do go up there and they start studying for it, for whatever reasons, they change.
And sometimes they study, sometimes, Brian, the students go on Holland, they study for a really, really long time and they stay in the books. And when they come in the office to work, it's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, and that's why there's good workers sometimes, maybe they don't have the theory part, but they work good. They're hard workers, they're disciplined, they're always on time, and that's how they improve in their work. But maybe you have a big degree, but you come back to work, you don't have the discipline to be on time. Maybe you cannot catch on to things fast, and so it's going to be even more difficult for you. You know, so that's why I was in the MBO system, right? MBO system after Marvel. when you go to when I went to MBO, you go to a stage.
Right.
In your third grade, in my third year, I went to stage for I think it was 6 months, and in the fourth year, I went to stage 3 months. So you get into the working process.
Absolutely.
You know,
stage is
one of
very,
the best,
very
best
important
systems
Yeah.
after that came.
Yeah.
You know, because before, remember, back in the day, it was only before then my time it was only Marvin Harville. Marvin Harville, you can go to
And
Marvin.
Veve as
Yeah,
well.
you know,
Wow.
you can go to Marvel White, she's smart, she good, you know. But after a time when my time came, I see that the kids was going to MBO, and then they explain what is the MBO program, and that you go into stage the third year, and you go to stage again the fourth year, you know. And sometimes there were students that maybe at home they didn't have the best, so after MBO they were ready to work.
Yeah.
They start their career already.
Yeah.
You know, there's different aspects. You know, because when you go study, right? You study for a long time. Sometimes I know a guy, Brian, that came back as a school teacher in Curacao. He had a debt of 50,000 euros.
You see that's a good factor there. But you know why that happens? I believe I'm not too positive and certain on the details.
Yeah.
But with the study financing, they're giving you money. I think it's based on a 4-year. You have to pass.
Yeah, 4 years.
Right.
Yeah,
If you don't pass, your chances of being put more interest.
Yeah.
They put more interest. You have to pay back more.
Yeah.
Because if you blame it and you stay back.
Yeah, stay
You
back, but don't
understand?
make some
Correct.
subjects.
Correct. So they make you pay more.
Yeah.
So your student loan becomes even higher in that sense. You know, because they haven't factored in, listen, 4 years, they want you to be serious, stay focused and pass.
But you see,
if you're up there being distracted and, I get the money anyhow, they tend to, what's the word I'm looking for? Not really shaft you, but they penalize.
Penalize you.
Exactly.
You know, but if you go Holland and let's say your student financiering is done, there's more bursts in Holland.
In Holland, of
yeah,
course.
there's more bursts that you can apply for, maybe explain them why you didn't finish or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think that's where this guy had got stuck.
Okay.
And you see, when you gonna start your career, Brian, and you have a debt of 50,000 euros, it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to pay that back. You gotta pay that 50,000 euros. And like you said just now, a lot of students, that is something too we have to. And I will stick to what I was saying always to you, Brian. I believe we have to stay in contact with our students because, like you say, a lot of our students, they go and after they get this money, after 4 years they don't get no more, and then what? Maybe they get pregnant. These are facts. These are truths. They get pregnant. They don't want to come back because they're embarrassed. You know, if they come back, people will say, "Boy, you got Holland so long, and why you do
so
nothing?"
they're staying up there.
They're staying up there, so they ain't gonna come back to Curacao or St. Martin because they feel ashamed. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying to the students out there, if you go to Holland the first year, right, the second year, okay, if you feel you can finish it, you go ahead. But if you truly feel that, because sometimes people get depressed, they get cold, sometimes they can't deal with that neither. You know, Holland is not for everyone, Brian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Holland is not for everyone. Not everyone can stay in Holland. So you can come back to the Caribbean and work and go do a study or a part-time study. I used to do at my Habio level. I did part-time study. You know, you get paid, and you have to study.
Correct.
It's not easy, but you need the discipline. You know,
Absolutely.
so you can do that. Like I said, in the first year, a lot of students. There was a research done. A lot of students changed their study. Like you say, let's say they want to do accounting, lawyer, whatever they want to become. You know, in the first year, they change. I don't know, it's because they don't like it, or maybe they have to adapt to the environment, because that also has a role.
Yeah.
You know, you have to adapt to the environment, or you don't like the study.
Listen, I find as an individual, right, when you're going to Holland, okay, hopefully they're 18, 19 in that age category.
Bracket, yeah.
You already have to make up your mind of all the negative factors that are going to influence you.
Indeed,
you have to be mentally prepared for that. And also, that's why some of them, they're scared to go because they hear the stories. They hear our stories because,
our stories.
yeah, I have family, I know they went to school and whatnot, but they will tell you racism exists up there as well, huh?
Yeah, yes.
For you as Antillean, exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So So you have to be ready to, not only you're studying in school, but you walk into a particular department store and you're looking at stuff and you've seen a whole bunch of different people,
Yeah.
but the store clerk or whatever, they're watching you.
Yeah.
You're Antillean, you're from St. Martin, you're from Curacao
Yeah.
or wherever, all of
Yeah.
a sudden you're targeted, so you have those eyes on you and you feel a certain way,
Certain way,
that
yeah.
you weren't accustomed to back here in St. Martin.
Yeah.
So you have to already be mentally prepared to, hey, I know this was coming.
Yeah, yeah.
And
As
be,
a young
be-
one,
be-
it's
but
not
still
easy.
be polite about it. No, it was coming.
Yeah.
No, it's not necessarily you. You know, but it's how the system is, it's how the people think up there. So just go about your business and don't leave that affect your studying.
Yeah.
You know, but many children, they're not mentally prepared for that. You know, mommy and daddy didn't tell me this was going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I feel most of them, they feel like they're being picked on.
Yeah.
You know, even in the school, if the teacher doesn't look like you.
Yeah.
You understand? You looking for preferential treatment.
Yeah.
Forget about it, you know, you're not getting that. You're supposed to go in that classroom, whatever, you're mixed with people from all across the world, many different nations, maybe even more than St. Martin, you understand? And you are supposed to be able to be independent and understand and pick up and learn. Nobody's going to babysit you, hold your hand and teach you.
Not there. You know, you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
When you reach home, you have to cook. You have to clean, and then you have to study.
Yeah.
And then you have to put your food for tomorrow. You gotta do your laundry.
Yeah. So what I think it's important, right? If you're a mother or father out there, and you know you're gonna have your daughter, your son going away to
Going
college
away to
eventually, start preparing them from a certain age.
Yeah.
You know, okay, listen, learn to start cooking for yourself, learn to start cleaning for yourself, wash up after yourself. Because mothers tend to baby their children a long time, especially when they're living at home. Huh?
Yeah, indeed.
You know, so you know your daughter or son is very smart and intelligent, they want to go out to study. Start preparing them, pave that road of an independent mindset. So when they go up there, they can say, man, I know all of this already. From a year ago, I was already working in a certain field. That's important too, very important. Right, because if you want to be a lawyer and whatnot, I mean, I'm elated and happy to find out that St. Martin is going to have a lawyer school. You heard about that, right?
School,
That's
yes,
important.
Yes, I saw
That's
it.
the very important.
That's very great.
But even if we didn't, and you know your son or daughter wants to be a lawyer, try get them in stage at the front desk of a law firm or something. Get in that
Get
field
in
so they
that
could
field.
see the type of clientele they gotta expect. They gotta see the type of how to say drama you gotta deal with.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
because they just think about the money at times. It pays good.
But what we gotta tell the parents also, Brian, is nothing. I don't find there's nothing bad with studying at home or studying close. There's nothing wrong with that. If you see and feel, or there's a study that your son or daughter can do here in St. Martin, why not? Why not? You know, or it's in Curacao. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? If she or he is gonna go to Curacao and he's gonna be okay or she's gonna be okay in Curacao and she's gonna study and get a job in Curacao, or she's gonna study and come back to St. Martin, that is also possible. That's why the possibilities is there. You know, the possibilities is there close to home. Study in the region. You know, Florida, or maybe sometimes I see even students start going Costa Rica, close,
Okay.
you know, you could go right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that is also possible because, like you said, there's a lot of horror stories in Holland. Holland is not easy. It's not like before, like my old ones to say. Like before no more. You know, it's different.
Bro,
you know?
if St. Martin getting worse,
Yeah.
imagine the rest of the
The
world.
rest of the world, yeah.
Because remember, we play catch up, huh?
Yeah.
We don't set the trend, you know. We
Yeah.
play catch up. So
Yeah.
if things are getting worse here, imagine Holland, imagine the US.
Yes.
Wherever it is, sending your children away to study is not as it used to be.
I know
Those are facts.
I know students that got kicked out of their house in Holland. They were sleeping on the road.
Yeah.
Brian, there's so much things. You know, students, they even tell me, you know, or sometimes they're far from home and they can't sleep, or they get up, you know, the hair start to fall, they fail in school,
Wow.
you know. So there's a lot of factors we have to keep in mind before kids go abroad. You know what I'm saying? So we have to keep that in mind and keep looking after them, because 17, 18, they're still young. They're still young, you know, and they can get, well, not all students, but
correct.
students that can get distracted
very
very,
fast.
very easy and fast.
Yes.
You know, so
But I mean, in anything important in life, we practice, right?
yeah,
When you gotta drive, before you really go on the road and they give you your license to drive, what do? You have to go driving lessons, courses, you have a mentor here, you got to learn the board. A lot of things you have to learn before you get that physical paper.
Yeah.
Right? So why can't it be the same way before you go to Holland?
Yeah.
Put those things in place here. Listen, we need to see if you're mentally prepared before we send you to Holland.
We send you to Holland.
That's all that needs to be done, you know. Stop packing them up together. Okay, we happy, yeah, you graduate, great grades, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Take care, make us proud.
What is
Set
good
them up first.
What is good too is to see what the students is also is going to study. You know, because if you, I would want to know there's gonna have study students going to study, right? Tomorrow. To ask every and each one of them what are they gonna study, you know. Back in when I used to go to school, Brian, everybody used to study accounting. Everybody going to accounting because you're in the office or whatever. You know, there's different other studies you can do.
Right.
Because if 30 accountants come back to Simat in 5 years, all of them can't get a job.
Correct.
You know, that's where we at sometimes, you know, because all of them cannot get a job. You can do human resources, you can do business, you can do law, you know, you can do architecture. You know, that is something really in the trend now, you know, that architecture. You see all those beautiful buildings in St. Martin, there's an architect behind every one each of them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of studies you can do, you know, even a pilot, to become a pilot. There's different courses.
The point you made earlier, and I know that's your passion right there, why they can't keep track of them.
Yeah.
You know? If the department already know it's 30, I sure they know the names of them.
Yeah.
So why is
there's not a lot.
why is it that they don't keep track of them?
So that's something we need to really work on in Samat. We have to keep a database of our students. Okay? Next year they go in. Okay, this set going this year, they're gonna have a set going next year. Okay, when the set go next year, you keep that. Keep the phone number, you know, try and keep track
Bro,
of them.
it's strange to me that it's not happening, because if you are giving me a loan, you know where it is. Right? So
but the banks know exactly who you need.
They know, so there's something that we don't know.
Yeah.
That's why for so many years there's no database, there's no structure. Something under the table, somewhere something going on that we don't know. Because if you're giving me a loan to study or whatever it is, you're giving me physical money, you're paying, you know who I be.
And you have to pay back, eh?
Yeah, you want me to pay back as well. So I mean, they know. I don't know the reason why they don't keep it, a track of it, but they know for sure. They know.
Students, I wish you all the best. You know, stay strong and go with God.
Absolutely, great words, Brother Rolex. Students out there for sure, be mentally strong.
Yeah, be strong.
Be prepared.
Be prepared, because a lot of things gonna come in your way.
Know that you're not under mommy and daddy roof anymore. Yes, it's liberation. Yes, it's a great feeling, but your job is to come back to your island, to your country, and give back. You know, minimum within 4, 5, 6 years. So do the best that you can from the beginning.
And remember the morals you were taught at home. Your parents taught you some great basics at home. Stay away from drugs. Stay away from ecstasy. Stay away from alcohol. Don't drink, because your head have to stay on. You have to stay on. Do your thing what you have to do and move out.
Absolutely.
That's my thing to you.
Great, my brother. Well, St. Martin and people all over the world, that's our program for today. Remember, life is all about choices, so be careful who you choose and what you choose, because time waits on no one. Till next time, strictly business.